Hello. Hello. um, sup? Do I have anything? Uh, I feel very. Wait, hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's just me until someone joins, hopefully. But yeah, the title is not wrong. I just finished. Oh my god. Anyway, it's been almost a week, so I may as well get this started. Woohoo! What am I doing? Since the last stream, I don't think I talked about this much. I'm not sure what the timeline is, but I recently reignited my interest in the DC universe. So those are the movies I've been watching. Particularly, so I've always been interested in the DC universe since I was a kid. Like, my favorite, like, the 2003 Titans, like, that's the good stuff. But I never really got that into it. Like, I was never much of a superhero kid. But now I know about Batman and Robin, so I am very interested now. So yeah, it feels weird to say, but yeah, Batman and Robin, they're my favorites. The movies I just finished watching, it's called, people call it the DCAMU, the DC Animated Movie Universe, which is kind of a mouthful. From my research, it's a collection of animated movies DC made that's like telling the story of this one universe. And like, holy shit. I just wanted to watch because it had Nightwing and it had Damian, and I liked Nightwing and Damian. And I'm very biased for the Teen Titans because they were my favorites when I was a kid. And then I watched these stupid movies. Okay, so this is spoilers for like the entirety of the DCAMU, which, considering how the first movie's pretty old, but I believe the finale came out in like 2020, which is insane. 2020 was 3 years ago. God. So yeah, I'm gonna skip a lot of the important stuff. So like, imagine you spend like a decade of your life waiting for like new story installments to get released. You spend a decade getting yourself attached to this like iteration of these well-beloved characters. Like, you learn their relationships, you learn how they're different from whatever other iteration you know, and like all that stuff. And then the last movie comes out and you find out a time skip occurred and literally everyone died. And then they die. Yeah. So yeah. No, I was so pissed off. I did not spend like a day of my life. Okay, I knew what was gonna happen, but actually watching it like really hurt. Like, I did not. Okay, I was lucky. I didn't watch it when they were all coming out, so I didn't waste a decade of my life. But I still wasted a day watching these movies, and then they all died in a freaking slideshow. So yeah. Gosh, it's such a shitty concept to like. I can't. Okay, so the reason why this universe went so shittily is because they weren't able to they did figure it out, but their first like kind of battle resistance to Darkseid, which is like the big endgame boss, went horrifically wrong. Like, it's actually embarrassing how horribly wrong it went. and then you get like this 2-year time skip, and you're left wondering, whoa, what the fuck where is everyone? Like, why does Superman look like he's dead? Raven looks absolutely like, actually, like, okay, Raven looks more dead than Superman does, but and like, what happened to the Titans, you know, stuff like that. And then you kind of like, they do this thing where you like piece it together and then like there's this like stupid flashback that's like, yeah, everyone died, and it's like literally like a slideshow of just like these beloved characters you've known for like years just dead. And like, they don't even get a proper farewell. They just die and then they move on. They don't even acknowledge it. Anyway. So the reason why everything went so shittily is because the Flash, who has a really funny outfit, by the way, I can never get over how silly his outfit is. Okay, yeah, they couldn't. They really couldn't, and it hurts so much. Like, oh god, like the Flash, right? This whole like disaster occurred because he wanted to save his mother. Like, are you kidding me? Everyone fucking died, and the earth is gonna explode or like freeze or melt or something because you wanted to save your mummy. Like, dude, I'm sorry. Come on. Come and bury L. I remember, I was watching the movie where Superboy debuts, and I already knew a little bit about Superboy from like Young Justice. Yeah, Young Justice. But I never really, like, you know, I never got much content of him. But now I was like, oh my god, I really like Superboy, he's so cute, right? And then we see him, like, a little bit in, like, the background in the new movies. He doesn't have a single freaking line in Apocalypse War. And I'm like, damn, okay. And then he dies! Bro dies, and, like... Man, it's it's just so sad. Like, I'm literally speechless. Like, it's ridiculous. Dying in a power party. Yeah, exactly. Like, when I saw that was what they were doing, I, like, my jaw dropped. I was like, don't you fucking do this to me right now. Oh, man. Okay, I didn't watch all of the movies, because honestly I was only interested in watching the ones with the Titans. But still, I was pretty pissed off. And, like, the fact that fucking Victor or Cyborg didn't even get, like, he was the last casualty, too, and I was just like, god damn it! Honestly, if I was Cyborg, I would just immediately, like, I shouldn't say this, I would just immediately, like, unplug myself. Like, I don't need to be alive anymore, you know, I did my job, right? They're home, Darkseid and Trigon are gone, right? Like, I'm just gonna, like, log out. Damn it! Like, this one's a little petty, and honestly, in the grand scheme of the whole show, it's not very that large. But ever since I was a kid, I was always a Raven x Robin fan. I know, in the 2003 Teen Titans, it was Dick. Like, I'm pretty sure that Robin was Dick. I'm actually not really sure, but it was very obvious that they were pushing for Robin x Starfire, yeah. But no, me in the corner, my little, like, freaking, yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Me in the corner, little, like, I was not 11, I was younger. Whatever, like, little me was like, hee, I like Robin x, Raven. And yeah, hey, we did get Robin x Raven. We got Damian x Raven, which, hell fucking yeah, let's go. And then we're probably never gonna get anything like that again because they only got together due to the circumstances of their universe and how everything, like, was Darkseid's whole, like, shit. It's just, well, fuck. Man, Gah. I like the shipping. Okay. Um. Actually, I don't know why. I knew that Jason Todd, my favorite Robin, by the way, wouldn't appear in the DCAMU. Like, I knew this, but for some reason, I literally, when Slade appeared in, I think it was Batman versus Robin. When Slade appeared, he was like off screen. I was like, oh my god, is it Jason? It was not Jason, but I live in hope. After the stream, I'm probably gonna watch Under the Red Hood because that's like Jason's movie, man. That's his movie. Pretty much all of what I've learned about DC so far is through research and late nights staying up watching video essays, which is how I like to learn things for some reason. Oh well, I'm having a lot of fun. Oh yeah, My Adventures with Superman. That's the new one, isn't it? Well, let me look it up. Is that the anime looking one? With like a really cute art yeah! It is! It's given Matt Voltron. I haven't watched it, I don't plan to. I'm a lurker. But it looks really cute. But I'm a Batman fan, so I remember when I first I always knew that there were multiple Robins, like Little Me. But I never really took the time to kind of figure out just like the intricacies of it. So yeah, that first night of like going through like articles and reading recaps was very... Hey, Ollie! What the hell? Ollie! Hi! I haven't talked to you in so long. What are you doing here? How are things? Yeah, I'm good. Oh my god! Jesus! Damn. It's been like a year. What the fuck? Bubble still talks about you like all the time. Whenever we hang out, he's like, I want to go to the UK and be with Ollie. It's like, okay. Oh my gosh, what? I thought you deleted Twitch. Thank you. Honestly, I assumed everyone deleted Twitch. Like, that's what I did. We still talk every now and... Yeah, you bought Bubble Amori and he hasn't finished playing it. Friggin' pathetic. I've been trying to push him to play it, but he's lazy. God, that's... Damn! What? Did you get like a notification or something? You've been playing Valorant? Oh my... Wait, have you talked to Zero recently? Good... Does Zero still play Valorant? I haven't talked to Zero in a while. Oh my gosh. God, well, this stream got derailed very quickly. Damn, I'm just kind of dumbfounded. I low-key like...
Hello.
Oh yay, Ollie's in the chat.
Hello.
Hi. Yay. Yay.
Hello.
Wait, I was muted. Yay.
Hi.
Ollie's in the chat.
Oh, hi Ollie. You're streaming?
Yeah.
Could have said so.
It was so I could rant about Batman. Yeah.
I was gonna say something stupid. Okay.
Okay, well, text it to me or something. God.
I didn't know
Ollie
you were
says hi.
streaming. Hi Ollie. Hello.
Bro, I was just
I miss
vibing.
you.
And then Ollie's just like, hey bitch, how's it going? I was like, holy shit. Damn.
Damn. How are you, Ollie? How has it been?
I believe Ollie's playing Valorant right now. How are you,
Of
Aye?
course he is. Hi, I'm great. Uh,
This is so weird.
Let me think. What have I been up to for the past like
Year.
recent years? Year? Okay,
Yeah.
year. I got into like these Chinese gay boys.
Wait, what? Oh no! Oh, yeah.
I got into Genshin and then I got out of Genshin. Thank God.
Don't
Oh my
remind me.
goodness.
Don't remind me
Oh
of
my God.
Genshin.
It's such a traumatizing time. By the way. Not because of like the fandom, honestly, the Genshin fandom wasn't as bad
The
as it
game
could have been.
itself, it's so
Just the
like
game itself is so exhausting.
yeah. Oh
Drained
yeah.
me of my life.
Ollie said "huh" in all caps, but I'm not sure if that's referring to the gay Chinese boys or the Genshin. So
Oh, yeah, I got the gay Chinese boys. Lots of them. Lots of gay Chinese men. Um, Lots of gay Chinese women too, actually.
Oh,
I just realized.
since we've
Um,
talked, I've gone through a Mystic Messenger phase. I'm going through my DC phase again. Um, I still like Zhongli a lot. That
yeah, only
hasn't changed.
Zhongli. Only Zhongli, though.
Um, that's Mystic Messenger. Don't get me fucking okay.
Oh my
I'll
God,
talk
it is
about.
the weirdest thing ever.
No, no.
It's like this. It's like this dating sim game.
Okay, I'll talk
Except
about
they're all
Mystic.
freaking weird.
No, shut up. I love them.
All weird.
No.
No, they're weird.
Okay, I'll talk about
One of
that
them is
after
into like a
Batman.
hardcore BDSM, and it's just like okay.
No, Ollie, we were so into Genshin. Like after our Minecraft phase, like we were 100% in Genshin. It was a dark time.
I think we were into Genshin for like 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah, I was in for a little longer than you.
Yeah.
Man, I remember. Yeah, I believe it overlapped a little bit.
With Minecraft, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, real quick before I get derailed once again. What was I talking about? Right, movies. Stupid shit. Fucking. Yay! Imagine like I'm gonna use the same metaphor. Imagine you spend a decade of your life getting to know these characters and loving them, and then they all die in one movie.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's
Um,
that's what happens.
oh, okay.
It takes so long to level
Oh my
after a certain
God.
AR. I only got to 22. I've noticed that, at least for me, my completionist asked, it started getting really hard after AR like 50. This is coming from an AR 60 player though, so I can't. Fuck. No, I
I
remember.
think I stopped at AR 55,
Yeah,
56.
you were like 56, 57.
No, I don't think I was 57. I think I was 56. It got
Really?
really difficult around that time. Yeah, everything was just boring.
I don't know. I just remember logging on to Genshin one day and going, hee, I'm gonna do my commissions with Nahida, and then it's just like the stupid like AR upgrading noise like dawned on me, and I heard it. Like
That's
I
when you
took a
realize you've
picture.
been wasting away your life. That's such a strange thing.
How many hours you think you guys spent on it? Oh fuck.
Way too much. Holy shit. Way too much.
I'm not even done. I'm not even done. I haven't
Yeah,
deleted it
Kay's
yet.
still playing Genshin.
A little. It's because of Zhongli. It's because
He
MiHoYo
wants
is
he
like
wants
allergic.
C6 strongly.
Yeah, MiHoYo's allergic to giving Zhongli banners. And I want to C6 him, so. What was I saying? Right, yeah, stupid movies. I like Raven and Robin. Wah wah. Oh, yeah, I've been holding off from ranting about this to you for literally days, but now I can finally tell you about Batman and Robin.
God, do you really need to though? Like, is this like the
come
thing that
on.
has to happen?
At the very least, I just want to talk about, like, the 4 Robins.
Okay.
So we have okay, now don't you fucking do this to me. His name is Dick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fascinating choices here.
Shut up. You get used to it after a while. We have Dick, right? He is a circus performer with his parents. He was like what, 10 at this point? Anyway, his parents, they were sabotaged by not paying like the local mob or something, and then they fucking die.
Okay.
Batman was in the crowd, or Bruce Wayne, technically, his civilian, and he was. Sorry, I feel the need to clarify because I tried telling Bubble about this, and Bubble didn't know anything.
You didn't know who Bruce Wayne was?
Yeah, Bubble didn't know who Bruce Wayne was. Anyway, and he's like, oh shit, like, this kid's an orphan now. Just like me. So, Dick's whole thing
Just
is...
like me. Do you know how many orphans there are in this world, Batman?
Shut up. So, Batman, for, like, literally forever, right? He's been grieving his parents. He misses them a ton, and he always feels like he's failed, right? But with Dick, he's like, well, I know, if I... Shut up! If I give this kid, like, my support and give him a home, then maybe he can get over his grief and become a better person than I am, right? Like, let him actually, like, get over it.
24,000 crystals for Mizuki at the moment.
Wait, what part are you going for?
I literally tell you this like 5 times already. The bathrobe set.
Oh, right, yeah, I forgot.
Jesus.
What was I saying? Right, yeah. And so basically Batman takes in Dick becomes Robin, and it's so... Okay, out of all of the Robins, Dick is definitely the most stable. Because he got, like, yes, Bruce is not the best father in the world, but he got the support he needed and genuinely came out of it a really cool guy. Like, he's not all brooding and dark like Batman is. He's always making jokes, and he's just, like, everyone likes being around him. Oh, another fun fact is that because of the fact that he was able to heal from his parents dying, he's actually emotionally stable enough to have relationships with people. Yeah.
Oh, like dating?
What?
Like dating?
Yeah. Oh, I do believe there was an arc where Dick felt inferior to Batman, which, fair. And he desperately wanted to, like, be seen as his own person. So because of that, he was compelled to become his own superhero, Nightwing, and kind of went off to a different city, which is equally as troubled as Gotham. Honestly, like, I'm glad the authors are self-aware about it, but, like, Gotham fucking sucks.
Why does anyone live there?
Exactly. Why? I don't know why. It fucking sucks there. Last night I was reading I think it was Tim Drake's Robin, and like Bernard, or like one of the characters, is literally like, God, you can't have one nice thing in Gotham because they keep getting ambushed by villains and shit. It fucking sucks. Anyway.
To be fair, isn't that kind of like New York City?
Yeah, but the villains in New York City don't have flamethrowers and freeze guns and eat people.
Well, maybe some of them do.
So yeah.
No, because like I'm thinking about like the MCU, and it's like everything that bad happens typically happens in New York City, and I'm like, just move out at that point.
Yeah,
your house is gonna get destroyed anyway, or I guess apartments, since no one can afford a house in New York City.
Well, in Gotham, there are multiple cities, but Gotham is like the really metropolis where Superman resides. Is like this shining like metropolis. That's the only word I can think of to describe it. And then Gotham is like this dark ass, steamy, like their waters are polluted. There's literally an episode in Justice League.
Isn't it like Batman is super rich? Why doesn't he just fix it with money?
Oh no, he is. He's
why is it never working?
No, like he's one of those like businessmen who are always like proposing ideas and stuff. He's working on it. But in the meantime, he's gonna go beat up people in the streets.
Okay, great. That's nice.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention, so Dick, and then one of his attempts to be, like, separated from Batman, he started the Teen Titans, which I actually... How much do you know about?
Wait a second, the Robin and Teen Titans is Dick? That's his actual name?
Which Teen Titans are you thinking of?
The original.
2003?
Yeah.
The anime-looking one?
Yeah, I mean, that's the Teen Titans I always think of.
Yeah, that's Dick.
That's Dick. what a stupid name. No wonder he goes by Robin.
Stop! No.
Oh my god, now I'm just imagining Teen Titans Robin.
Um,
Wait a second, are the Robins different in Teen Titans Go? Is his name not Dick in Teen Titans Go?
in Teen Titans Go, I'm actually not sure. I like normally people figure it out either.
No, wait, never mind, wait. I know they're different because the Robin in Teen Titans Go had a really bad childhood.
The Robin in Teen Titans has the same backstory as Nightwing, I think, but he's so ridiculously out of character.
I saw a clip of they were like in Teen Titans Go, and it was a clip of Teen Titans Go specifically, like the little baby guys.
Yeah.
And Robin was like, "Oh hey, we're gonna visit my childhood room." It was like a dark cell, and he was like, "This is where I cried myself to sleep every night." And I was like, "Why is this in a kids show?" And then he was like, "Yeah, this is because I never thought I was good enough for Batman, and I wanted to just die every single night in my cold, dark cell." And I was like, "Okay."
So,
I don't think he's that well adjusted.
Yeah, that sounds pretty bad. But yeah, I think it is Dick. I'm actually not sure. The Robin in Teen Titans usually is Dick, though. It does get confusing when... shut the fuck up. It'll get a little confusing, but don't worry about it. So after Dick, after he's kind of moved out from his Robin mantle, right? We got my favorite boy, Jason Todd.
Why is it that every time Batman adopts a kid, he names them Robin? Like...
What?
You can't think of a single name other than Robin?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Actually, I think I saw someone say that Dick named himself Robin. I'm not really sure why. And dressed himself in those bright clothes because, he was like a circus worker. And he's like, I'm gonna honor my parents. And then after that, all the other Robins were like, well, shit, we gotta honor the first Robin, right?
What the fuck?
But honestly, it's anyone's guess. There's an ad playing.
When I would try to make one little change and my entire site would go down. What are you waiting for?
Please shut
Start
up.
your free trial with Shopify.
Shop. I can't. Okay, anyway. So
are you just like talking to the void? By the way, you're drawing too, right?
I am.
Okay, good.
Hello.
Can you imagine clicking on a screen? It's just like someone talking about like freaking Robin, and it's like, oh my goodness.
Shut up. So we have Jason Todd, right? So Jason, he's a little different than Dick. His sad backstory is that his mother died because of drug abuse, and his father is in jail. So he's technically an orphan, which Batman sure loves orphans. That sounds bad, but you didn't hear me say that. You didn't hear me say that. So Jason was very troubled. He is often described as the most angry Robin. I don't think so. I think he's more vengeful and he just does not have many good outlets. So Batman and him met one night when Jason was stealing the tires off the Batmobile. And Batman kind of finds his like 10-year-old kid working away trying to steal his tires.
Why is he trying to steal tires?
So you can sell them for money.
Okay.
You didn't know that? You can do that. Anyway.
Yeah, but you chose the one rich guy who's
well, he probably saw the cool car and thought this will make a lot of money, and I don't think he realized Batman was right next door.
Right.
What?
You look at this car that looks like a bat, and then there's this notorious vigilante whose entire motif is a bat, and you're like, this is a great idea.
Well, he's a stupid kid. Anyway, Batman found him and was like, what, kid, what the fuck you doing to my car? So Batman takes Jason in because so painfully, if he didn't do that, Jason would become a criminal. Straight up, he would become a criminal. So Batman was like, you know what, I'm gonna give this kid a chance. So Jason becomes the next Robin. He only underwent 6 months of training, which is insane. what's it like? People describe that. So Dick was very acrobatic because that was his whole thing. But Jason had an instinct, which probably came from living on the streets, and it made him a very good fighter. But of course, he was a very angry person. He never had a proper parental figure in his life. He felt abandoned by everyone. So he would sometimes he would go a little too hard on the villains, and that did cause a lot of contention. Batman's whole thing is that there's no killing, which, okay. Personally,
Really?
Yeah, he doesn't kill. He just beats
Why
them
did I
up
not know this?
brutally.
Doesn't Superman kill?
I don't think so, but he doesn't make a point to say I don't kill. Batman does.
Why?
Because he knows that if he'll kill, he'll become the same as the criminals he's putting away. That whole thing.
No. No.
No. What do you mean no?
No, you're beating up guys who are making your city actively dangerous.
Okay, yeah, but Batman is a rich boy with issues and trauma, and honestly, bro's barely holding himself together. He knows that he can lose control. Which...
Oh, so it's if I need something to control myself. All right, no killing.
Yeah, I guess. So... Yeah, and Jason is hey dude, Gotham fucking sucks, and this whole system kind of sucks, right? You can't just continue this cycle of capturing them, putting them in Arkham, and then just letting them, they escape, and then we got, it's pointless, right? Jason's let's just kill him and be done with it. And Batman's just what the fuck? No.
Why not? If they're escaping, shouldn't you be worried more about that?
Yeah, so don't think too hard about it. It was what
do you mean don't think too hard about it?
It's the 80s. Okay, look, comics, I forgot to mention this. Comics, especially DC, are so hard to keep track of because, there are these characters, right? And then they hire or commission artists and writers to create stories for these characters. So that means in one comic about friggin' Wonder Woman, she can be completely different than another comic about Wonder Woman. And people have their favorite writers. And the only way to differentiate is by saying oh, I like Damian from the comic by this guy. I like Tim from the comic by that guy, right? It's a mess. Anyway, what was I saying? God, I keep shoot. Right,
Jason Todd killing.
Yeah, Jason. So one day, there's some details about this. So I'm gonna skip them. Basically, the Joker kills Jason. Jason got in a trap by the Joker. The Joker set up a bomb, and the bomb exploded.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
I saw it on TikTok.
That might have been my fault.
No, it was way before you got TikTok.
Oh, well, better get used to it.
Interesting.
It's gonna come back. So, yeah, he dies, and Batman comes over, he's like, oh shit, I was too late. And, Jason's fucking dead. And he does stay dead for a good amount of time, until, some shenanigans happen. There's this thing called, actually, I'll talk about it now, because it'll come back. There's this thing called the Lazarus Pit, which is literally just a pond, and if you stick someone in it, they can be revived, and their injuries are healed and stuff. But it's very dangerous and can affect them psychologically. So they put, I think it was Talia? Someone put Jason in it, and Jason came back out alive, and his mind was a little...
Oh my god, let me guess. He was like, Batman, I don't like you anymore.
Yeah.
You didn't save me.
No, it's not really, you didn't save me. It's more why didn't you kill the Joker when he fucking killed me? Because he finds out that the Joker's still alive, and he's like, what the hell, man? Do you care more about your stupid ideal than your fucking son? So, yeah.
I don't think son is the accurate word to describe that relationship, but okay.
No, it's son.
Son?
Yeah.
Like adoption papers?
Well, sure, and also like, you know, found family type shit. I don't know. Anyway,
I can say ward.
Ward. They do. Actually, that. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything. What? God. So Jason becomes the Red Hood, because he hates Batman, and he's like, I'm gonna do what, like, Gotham needs a real hero, right? Someone who can actually kill these people. And, at one point, he steals Nightwing's costume and pretends to be Nightwing, but with a gun.
Nightwing, but with a gun.
Yeah, so everyone on the news is like, what the fuck? Why does Nightwing have a gun? And, like, why is he killing everyone? And Nightwing, or, Dick, is like, what the hell?
Can you imagine waking up and you go onto the news and like people are saying you did something that you didn't do and you're like, oh, did I get really
Yeah.
drunk last night?
That was a whole thing. But ultimately, so there are a lot of comics, and I love them, and they're so cute, and it's like the whole Bat family dynamic, right? They're all happy, they're all family and like healthy, right?
Do
But-
all the Robins see each other as brothers?
They do.
That is so weird. Like they all have the same name.
No, they have the same like title. Well, not. We'll go back to that. So, and I love it so much, and I love like the cute family dynamic stuff. But like, Jason, I'm happy to see him happy with his family, but like, how is he so chill with them? Like, I don't believe they've ever straight up talked about how he just became chill with them.
Oh, just all of a sudden he's like fine
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Maybe there's an off-screen therapy session.
Yeah, and I'm just like, okay, that's kind of weird. Anyway, but yeah, that's Jason. Oh, okay. So, the Jason story I just told you was from the original comics. In the video game, I think it was like the Arkham series or whatever. Arkham's the prison. It's doing a really shitty job apparently, but so Jason this time is kidnapped by Harley, which is the same, but instead of him being killed outright, Joker decides to keep him in Arkham, an abandoned wing, and torture him. And let me tell you, like, it was really bad. Like, you can look up clips of, like, Batman kind of going through the remains of Jason's torture, and you, like, okay, let me just give you a sneak peek. So, Jason, he was kept there for a year, right? Allegedly. And, he was tied up, put in this dingy-ass wheelchair, because it's metal or something. And then, he was tied up with barbed wire, so he never really he was always in pain. And in fact, people noticed that Red Hood's posture is really fucked up because Jason was never able to sit comfortably and fix his posture. He's always in this kind of crouching state because of the barbed wire. So the reason why Joker's torturing him is purely so he can fuck with Batman. Like, he does not give a shit about Jason. He only cares about Jason's dad.
Wow.
Yeah. So Jason's like, why are you doing this to me? And Joker's like, because of your dad. Anyway.
And Jason's probably like, oh my god, it feels like every single question I have about my life is just because of your dad.
Yeah, pretty much. And Batman gets a video from Joker. Jason's like kind of lost it, right? Oh, so along with like physical beatings and stuff, Jason was also like manipulated, right? Joker made him believe that Batman abandoned him. So while Jason was kind of pleading and waiting and like thinking, yeah, Batman will come save me, right? He cares about me. He'll come find me. Joker's like, lol, no he doesn't, loser, right? Like, he doesn't give a shit about you. You're useless to him. You're worthless. And this really fucked Jason up. Anyway.
Why didn't Batman find Jason?
He thought Jason was dead.
Why?
Oh, that's where I was going. Joker sent a video to Batman of him shooting Jason, but it was really just a plot so that he'd think Jason was dead, and because he thinks Jason is dead, he won't look for Jason, and that means Joker gets to torture him for another year. Woohoo! So, yeah.
Batman still didn't kill the Joker after this?
No.
Dude.
Now, do you understand why Jason's so pissed off? In this one, I don't believe he dies, but he does come out very fucked up. I guess another good scale to understand how bad it was. Harley herself kind of went, ooh, I don't think this is a good idea. And Harley Quinn is fucking crazy, so take that what you will. Anyway.
All I know about Harley is like her show where it's like she has a girlfriend.
Yes.
Ivy.
Ivy doesn't show up in the DC. Anyway, so I didn't put color on that. Yes, I did. Jason runs into Batman again, and Batman's just like, bro, oh my gosh, you're not dead. And Jason's like, fuck you, you piece of shit, like, you liar, right? And it's a whole mess. But yeah, that's Jason Todd. And he's only in like 2 good movies. And he's also my favorite. Then we have Tim Drake. So, you know Batman, right? He's already all broody and sad because of his parents. And now he's all broody and sad because of Jason. So he's just doubly broody and sad.
It's like that. It's like you have children and like the oldest child is like responsible and goes off to college or something and is doing well with their life. And then like the middle child is like deranged.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So Tim Drake, he's a fan. He just watches Batman on the television, right? And then he kind of, he's the smart one. He's praised for his intellect mostly, and a lot of people like him for that because first and foremost, Batman's a detective or something. Anyway, so
He is. I thought he was a businessman.
Bruce Wayne is.
Batman's a detective?
Yes.
Why are you just running around beating people up?
Well, he uses his detectives. He's smart. He's smart.
Okay.
So Tim actually went to a Flying Grayson's or like Nightwing's parents like show before, and I guess he just decided this be useful information to memorize. Anyway, one day he goes on the television and he kind of pieces it together. He figures out Bruce Wayne is Batman just because. He saw, so this is when Nightwing was Robin. He saw Nightwing do some he saw Robin do some backflips, and he was like, wait a minute, that's a Dick Grayson move. And then from there, he figured out Bruce is Batman, and he's like, oh shit. So yeah, he's a smart one. Okay, if he figured out Superman's secret identity or something, I wouldn't think he was that smart. But figuring out Batman's, that's pretty cool. Anyway.
Sorry, I'm like stretching right now.
Yeah, so one day he kind of realizes that Batman's kind of losing it because he's still in grief over Jason and he thinks he failed him and everything. This is when, yeah, anyway. And he's like, oh, wow, Batman needs a Robin because without a sidekick, he is an emotionally, like, fucked up dude, right? Like, he needs someone to help him. So...
I will volunteer myself.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. I'm such a big fan.
Yeah, pretty much. He's like,
be my
I'll
father,
become
please.
Robin, right? He's mostly known for that, like, willingly becoming Robin. Like, his parents...
Well,
he has parents.
they're alive?
Yeah, they're alive. He has like a happy, well, I guess. The thing is, they're always out like across the world on work. But he has
Man,
parents.
I hate this city. Let's put our son in it while we go everywhere else.
Yeah, pretty much. It's for work, I guess. But yeah, he has parents. Yada yada. Honestly, he's just chilling. I believe he does become his own superhero. You want to guess what his new superhero name is?
Bat Boy.
No, no. It's Red Robin.
How did they get away with that?
I don't know.
How did they get away with that? What the heck?
So Tim Drake
The next
becomes
hero
Red
name, the
Robin.
next hero I'm creating is gonna be McDonald's.
What? Fuck off. So he's honestly just vibing. He's gay, or I mean, he's bi.
Canonically?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So yippee. Actually, one thing I can't forgive is that his boyfriend's name is Bernard. I love Bernard. He's cute, but like, his name's Bernard. No hate to people with the name Bernard, but like, it's kind of silly. Anyway.
Wait, there have been 5 Robins?
There's 1, 2. There have been 4. Well, technically, yeah, 5.
Not a single one of them was a girl?
No, there was a girl.
Oh, okay. Great.
I actually don't know much about her. I believe she was either before or after Tim Drake. I think she was after Tim Drake. Stephanie Brown, I think it was. Yeah. Okay, I don't know much about her, but I think her parents are like criminals, and she wanted to like clear.
Why are so many of the Robins like not actually orphans?
What do you mean?
The only actual orphan is the first one. The second one has a dad alive. The third one has like both parents alive. And then this girl has like both parents also alive.
Well, they're both criminals. I think they're alive. Are they? Whatever. She wanted to be like, I'm not gonna let my family's honor be destroyed by my parents. So I'm gonna become like a crime fighting person, right?
Family honor? What is this? Like the 1600s?
Kill yourself. I told you, I don't know much about her. And so for a bit she becomes Robin until she doesn't, and she's still fighting crime, but as her own hero. Actually,
No, sorry.
quick detour to all the women in the Bat family. We have Cassandra Cain. Let me think. She was raised to be the perfect weapon. So basically she grew up with no childhood at all, which sounds very similar to Damien, but we'll get to him. And then eventually she gets accepted into the Bat family, and now she's happy. She is currently the superhero Orphan. Let me tell you, these names are... Orphan isn't the worst one.
Wait, her actual superhero name is Orphan?
Damien's your favorite, Ollie? Hell yeah. Her superhero name is Orphan. I don't know why.
That is the most stupid thing in the entire world.
Shut up. Okay, Stephanie
Orphan?
Brown's superhero name is Spoiler. And when I first saw that, I was like, why is it telling me that, like, is it warning me of a spoiler? Like, it's like, and Batman was saved because of Spoiler, and I was like, did Wiki just, like, block out, like, do some spoiler-free shit? Like, I was so confused, but no, that was her actual name. That's an actual character.
Can you imagine you're saved by Orphan? That is the most
God.
stupid.
And then Oracle. Oracle is Barbara Gordon. She was the original Batgirl until she wasn't, because she took a bullet to the spine.
Okay.
So now she's kind of like the man at the computer. She's very smart. Anyway, Son of Batman, Teen Titans vs. Hell yeah! Those two movies, Ollie, were the ones, that's why I wanted to watch the DC AMU. Like, I love the Teen Titans so much. Okay, now we have baby Damien. He's not a baby. So Damien is actually the biological son of Batman. Like, yeah. So I've heard of multiple like renditions of this. One, Batman genuinely like just had sex with this lady. Two, he was raped. Three, Damien is some weird like genetically like created offspring. Like somehow she got a hold of Batman's like sperm or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway, so Damien is born to Talia al Ghul. Talia al Ghul and her father Ra's al Ghul or something are the leaders of this organization called the League of Assassins. Despite their cool name, they're actually pretty weak. Like every time we see them 2 times in the DCAMU, and both times they get their shit rocked.
Damn.
So, Talia wanted a strong child to lead the League of Assassins, and so she was like, oh, well, I'm very strong. Batman's very strong. Oh my gosh, let's make a son. So, Damien's made.
What?
Yeah.
Can you imagine being like, how do I create a strong baby? Oh, this person's strong. Let me just...
Oh, we'll get back to that whole strong thing. This is freaking wild. So
some selective breeding shit.
yeah, pretty much. So in the DCAMU that happens, and then that blah 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 blah. Anyway, Talia lets Damien meet his father, and Damien's just like, hello father, and Batman's just like, who the hell are you? So Damien, being born in the League, like was trained to be a assassin and ruthless killer, like since he could walk or something. And Talia, from the renditions I've seen of her, she does seem to actually care for her son, but you know, ultimately her own goals come first. So Damien grew up again without a childhood, raised to be a weapon, and like never really knew like the love of family until he kind of joined Batman in Gotham and became Robin. So if Jason was the unhinged Robin, Damien is the ruthless kind of like any means necessary Robin, I guess. Like he does not give a shit. He does get better. He starts off as a snotty brat. Because
Right.
yeah, he's like 10 by the way. But
Why
eventually,
do all these Robins start out at 10?
sorry, I got the ages wrong. Dick became Robin at 8.
What's with Batman being like, hi child,
I mean,
let's put you on the streets?
what's with their parents and dying when their children are 10 and below?
I don't think some of them controlled when they died.
Blah 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 blah. Honestly, Damien's just a really fun person. Like his relationships with the other members of the Bat family, like it's just cute. I really don't know what to say about him. Like you really just gotta watch him. Oh, in the DCAMU, he does get a hot girlfriend. So woo, hot goth girlfriend. Let's go.
Good for him, I guess.
Yeah, until the timelines reset.
Okay.
And oh, this one's weird. So there was a straight to animation, like this wasn't based in any comics, TV show called Batman Beyond. It's about Batman and what he's up to, like 50 years in the future. So he's an old ass man, right? The new Batman / Robin is this guy named Terry. I don't remember his last name. It was like MacGuffin or something. And Terry, Batman Beyond is, I have not watched Batman Beyond. I've only seen clips of it, and I watched Justice League Unlimited. That's how I know about it. So Terry, we kind of learn that this woman, what's her name, Waller, she's like some military person, government person, kind of sus. So she thought Batman had died. He didn't die. Actually, no. Wait, what? No, I'm thinking the wrong thing. So she noticed that Batman was getting kind of old, and she was like, well, what the hell are we going to do without Batman, right? So she's like, I need to create
What the
another
hell are you
Batman.
gonna do without Batman? It's
Dude.
been 50 years and the city still isn't better.
Batman goes missing for like 2 weeks in the DCAMU, and everything goes to shit. Like,
Oh my
They
god,
really need
just
him.
move out at that point. What are you still doing living on a city that depends on one, like, guy in a mask beating people up? Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
oh, that actually was a really cute kind of side thing. Damian and Nightwing bond a lot because during that time, Nightwing was like, well, I hate it, but Gotham is useless without Batman, so I'll become Batman. Oh, I forgot to mention Kate. Kate, I forgot her last name. Batwoman?
Shut up.
She's a redhead. She's lesbian.
Ah.
So she was in the military until she wasn't because they found out she was lesbian.
That is not how it works.
Well, it might have been something a little more than that, but I'm not sure.
Like, do you know how many gay people are in the military? What? Do you know how many gay people are having sex in the military?
I don't know. But she got kicked out. I don't recall. I think she was honorably discharged. I don't know. Anyway. And she's like, grr, I hate it here, right? Like, I hate everyone. And then, she kind of just eventually finds her way to becoming Batwoman. She's kind of like the cool aunt who kind of just lets the kids do whatever the hell they want. Anyway, I'm getting so off track. Terry. So Waller, you know what she decides? She's like, we need another Batman. But instead of like just finding another Robin or a kid who can like, who's just is a kid, let's create a like let's just remake Bruce. Let's just make another Bruce. So this shit's crazy.
Find a random kid and kill his parents?
No, a little more than that. What she does is find two people, this loving, happy couple, right? She gets Bruce's DNA and injects it into the dad or the man. The man thought he was just getting some flu shots, but no, he was getting Bruce Wayne's DNA.
I don't think that's how it works.
Well, it's a little more complicated than that, but like whatever makes sperm. And so the dude, obviously, like they make a baby, and
Ow, fudge.
they think it's theirs, but in reality, the DNA is actually Bruce's.
This is how, like, that Damien kid probably got made or something.
I can talk about that. And so the next part of the plan was watching the kid grow up and then ambushing them outside of a cinema and killing the parents, and then hoping and praying that the kid grows up to be just like Batman.
That is so, like, stupid.
I know.
That is so stupid. That is not gonna work.
The assassin kind of like gave up. They were like, what the hell am I doing? This is such a stupid idea. I'm not doing this. So his parents aren't dead.
He just, like, gave up halfway through and they just started bleeding out and they're like, oh no, we're gonna die.
They
Wait,
never
we're not
shot.
dead.
They never shot the parents. They were about to, but then they were like, you know what? Nah, this ain't worth it.
Why didn't the parents go back to the kid?
So Terry has parents, but it's weird because there was this kind of awkward revelation where Terry realizes that he has the same DNA as Bruce, and he's like, "Oh shit, is Bruce my dad?" And then Waller is just like, not really." So I hijacked your genes.
That's so weird. First of all, was he even rich?
I don't know. I haven't watched Batman Beyond.
How a Batman's thing is like being rich. It's like
Speaking of genetically engineered children, Superboy, Connor Kent. So, I'm gonna go off the DCAMU here, not Young Justice. So Superman fucking dies. That's how it starts. And Lex Luthor, this scientist guy, who's evil, he's like, I know, I'm gonna use this opportunity to make my own Superman and make everyone love me, right? So he gets DNA or like genetic material from Superman's corpse and then creates a clone of him, which he is not the first one to be made. Like, there's a clone of like everyone. There's a clone of Kara. There's a clone of like Damian. It's ridiculous.
Wow, the clone industry is booming in this universe.
Shut up. So he basically just makes a little clone of Superman, and his name is Superboy. Well, not really. He didn't have a name. People just named him Superboy, and then he actually got like a normal name. And there's this big revelation scene where Lex is like, he's upset with him, and he's like, I gave you everything Superman has and more, and you still failed. And Superboy is like, more? And Lex reveals that he also added in some of his own DNA.
Ew.
So it's some weird like love child between Lex Luthor and Superman. And
How are they getting these like superheroes' DNA so easily?
it's like a technologically a bit like when he said that I was like, what? Because I was just thinking like there's gotta be people who ship these two. Oh god. And like Superboy goes around.
These DNA so like easily.
Dude, they're superheroes. They bleed all over the city.
Yeah, they bleed, but you can't get like DNA to inject in people from that.
I'm just using DNA because I genuinely don't know. It made sense in the movie.
So it makes sense when you're explaining it. That is so disgusting and unsanitary to just use blood laying around and then inject it into a child.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So, Superboy, once he comes to this realization, like he meets Superman and he goes, "Hey, Dad," and then he also goes to Luthor and goes, "Hey, Dad," and so it's like, okay.
Interesting.
Like the MLM
I would
readers,
just choose one dad, to be honest.
the MLM readers are losing their minds. Anyway, Supergirl, Kara, Superman's cousin, also got a clone. Courtesy of Waller, once again. Damian, he got a clone. So in the DC AMU, the clone is defeated, but I believe there's a comic where it kills Damian. So this clone called they named it the Heretic, which is kind of funny. But
Oh, wow.
yeah. It's Damian. It's created by his mother, which is kind of weird. It's Damian, but he's aged like 20 years. 20 years, like 10 years, and is like stronger and stuff. So he's this big bulky man beating up this little like 11-year-old.
Okay, then.
So yeah, that. Oh, did I tell you? I haven't talked about Tara. So Tara is a member of the Teen Titans, more or less. In her original comic incarnation, she debuted in a comic called The Judas Contract, which has been adapted many times. Tara has Earth powers, but the important thing about her is that she was created to die.
Great.
Like the authors were like, I want to have a betrayal arc, and then we kill her. So they did.
Okay. That's lovely.
Yeah. So Tara basically struggles to control her powers. She gets taken in by the Titans. It's revealed she's working for Slade. Then she dies in her arrogance. Like she gets angry and she lifts a rock above her head, but then drops the rock and kills herself. So that's the comic version. And the comic.
I now have 25,000 crystals.
Sick. I have barely 10k. The comic suggested that Slade, this 40, 50-year-old man, and Tara, this teenager, had a sexual relationship. and yeah, that's not fun. In the DCAMU, Tara's back again with her same betrayal arc, but this time Slade's a little adverse to, you know, being in a relationship like that with a teenager. Tara is like, hee, I love you so much, hee hee, and Slade's just like, girl, you're literally like 15. But he's not that good because he manipulates her and says, we can be together if you do what I say. So, and then in the 2003 Teen Titans, the good one, they remake it entirely so it's more of a father-daughter thing and not like a relationship romantic
That's nice.
thing. So, yeah.
Ew.
Oh. Hello? I have to go.
Bye. Wow, that was really
It's my
abrupt.
mother's
Bye.
birthday. I'm sorry. I ended up ranting about friggin' Batman I didn't even get to Mystic Messenger. Okay. I think it's
Thank God.
What? You don't want to hear me
Thank
talk about
God.
Mystic Messenger?
No.
Aw. Okay. I need to go.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.